So with Apple's release of the Apple Pencil Pro, we now have 4 different Apple Pencils on the market, making the choice more confusing than ever before. So at the time of this video release, May 2024, the Apple Pencil Pro is brand new, and the only iPads that it is compatible with at all are the all-new 2024 7th Gen M4 chip iPad Pros, and that's both sizes. So that's the 11 and the 13 inch size. And also the all-new 2024 6th Gen M2 iPad Airs. Again, both sizes. If you have any other kind of iPad, then at this point in time will not be compatible with any of the others. Now the reason for this is down to the magnet placement. So the camera has shifted to the long side for landscape use on the newer iPads, and so the magnets have had to be reconfigured, thus making it incompatible with older iPads. So in short, if you want the Apple Pencil Pro priced at $129 or pounds, you also need the brand new 7th Gen iPad Pros, either size, or the 6th Gen iPad Air, again, either size. Now the next option is the Apple Pencil 2. Now this pencil does also charge on the side of the iPad, so you cannot use this on the 7th generation iPad Pro or the 6th generation iPad Air, but you can use it on any other iPad that has a side magnet and a USB charging port. So that would include the 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th generation of the iPad Pro 12.9 inch version, as well as the 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th generation of the iPad Pro 11 inch version. And that would also include the 4th and 5th generation iPad Air and also the 6th generation iPad Mini. Now that sounds really confusing. You don't know which iPad you happen to have. Then all you really need to know is, does your iPad have a magnet on the side for attaching the Apple Pencil, and does it have a USB charging port? If it has both of those things, then it will be compatible with the Apple Pencil 2. It will not work with any iPad with a lightning charging port at all. Now moving on to the original 1st generation Apple Pencil. This is largely only really going to be compatible with older iPads with lightning ports, where it charges and pairs. And these include the original iPad Pros, the 1st and 2nd generation that were 12.9, the 10.5 inch iPad Pro, I believe there's only one of those, and the 9.7 inch iPad Pro. It will also be compatible with the 3rd generation iPad Air, the 5th generation iPad Mini, and then the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th iPad, standard iPad, as well as the 10th generation iPad. Now the 10th generation iPad does have a USB-C port, but with an adapter, you can actually charge and pair the Apple Pencil 1 with the 10th generation standard iPad. Now, the Apple Pencil 1 is only $99, so it's a cheaper option, but not really an option you're going to be able to take advantage of unless you have the 10th generation standard iPad or one of the older iPads in the other versions as mentioned. Now, last of all is the USB-C Apple Pencil. Now, it's an awkward pencil that can attach using the magnets of any of the iPads that have that magnet attachment on the side, but it will not pair that way and it will not charge that way. So it needs to be plugged in using a cable to any iPad with a USB-C charging port. Now, having said that, it's probably got the most impressive compatibility, because any other iPad that does have a USB-C charging port is going to be able to charge and pair and therefore work with it. And this will include the brand new iPad Pros, the M4 chip versions in 2024, both sizes of the brand new iPad Airs in 2024, the M2 version, the 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th generation 12.9 iPad Pros, the 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th generation 11 inch iPad Pros, the 4th and 5th generation iPad Airs, 10th generation iPad, and also the 6th generation iPad Mini. And like I say, this achieves that because it's able to connect with a cable to the USB-C charging port that is across all those different iPads. So again, this pencil will not connect to any iPad that has a lightning port, but any other iPad that has a USB-C, then it is compatible with it. However, I wouldn't necessarily choose this as an option because it is the one Apple Pencil that does not have pressure sensitivity. Now the USB-C Apple Pencil is the cheapest at $79 or £79. With that lack of pressure sensitivity, I think it's going to have limited appeal. The Apple Pencil 1 does have pressure sensitivity and tilt, and is just generally a better functioning Apple Pencil. The Apple Pencil 2 has even more with the double tap feature, which personally I don't like, but yes, it's there as an option. And also with the newer iPad Pros, it has this hover over function as well. And then finally, the Apple Pencil Pro is the Apple Pencil with the most functions and does the most things if those things are of interest to you. But again, that will only be compatible with the very newest iPad Airs and the very newest iPad Pros. So largely, in terms of which Apple Pencil you should choose, it really comes down to which iPad is actually compatible for the most part. If you've got a Lightning port, you're going to need to get the Apple Pencil 1. If you've got a USB-C port, well, you can get the USB-C Apple Pencil, but you're going to lack the pressure sensitivity. So likelihood is you'd be better off with the second generation Apple Pencil. And if you've got the newest 2024 iPads or later, if you're watching this video at a later point, then you will have the option of either the Apple Pencil Pro or the USB-C Apple Pencil. And really, the Apple Pencil Pro is the true, fully functioning Apple Pencil. And I would really only consider that one unless you're only looking to do note-taking. And even then, just the inconvenience of having to have a cable for the USB-C Apple Pencil is probably enough to put most people off. Please give this video a thumbs up, hit subscribe. I do all sorts of other videos, mainly tutorials, that show people how to use the Apple Pencil to be creative. So hit that subscribe, and I hope to see you back here soon.